Yeah, I turned the lights on. Those stinking yellow curly Q fluorescents. I think that one's a white one, but that one's half burnt out. The top coil's lit, the bottom of it isn't. Yeah, most of these are white ones back here. We had a bunch of yellow ones in there. Pain in the ass. But hey, if you remember me doing this bay, those are all LEDs. There's one over my head too. I was just thinking when I walked past this, I don't remember now where that gate was. I mean, Dad made that probably 60 years ago. 50 years ago anyway. Might have even been here when they got the place, I don't know. And I'm not real sure why it's been tied up there for so many years. I really don't know. But Mom always hung twine on it because her horses used to be there. And hay used to be stacked up all the way up to here. And that was just a logical place. But, you know, it's on the pole with all the electrical on it. Which it's kind of nice because you don't walk around the pole and hit your head on something. So you get on the downhill side of the pole and everything's lower. But, you know, we got the light switch. 110. That one's a 220. Shh, don't tell nobody. So that's how you hook electric cords to them. And it's on the box. That one's actually how we used to run the loggers for emptying the bin. Augers, not loggers, Jesus. Augers for emptying the bins, which you can see one there. There's 3 of them in a row there, and then the one on the other side of the roadway over there. This was put in specifically for that tractor. Block heater. Why? Well, we run so many freaking cord ends plugging in to a live extension cord. We did this, plugged the cord in here, the switch is on that, and there's your warning light. If you see a red light on, you know it's on. If that red light's not on and you got a feed that's 20 degrees out, you go, oh shit. So anyway, I just thought I'd start today there. I'm not going to wait to get feeding done back here. I've been feeding the other way first and then damn near forgetting these guys. So if I turn the lights on now, step out here in the dark and listen to a cow over here flopping poop on the ground. And yeah, no, you really can't see it. You can see an insulator and a post, but right on the other side, there's a whole bunch of cows laying right there. I can just see white faces. And like when I get over here, you can see white faces. And the door's been working nicely. It wasn't lined up on the catch, but somehow it self-aligned, I guess. Rainy, you're in the way. Boss lady, smart, right? Huh? I'll stand here in your way so you can't do anything. Anyway, these guys fed. Move on to other things. Go to the doctor today. Grumble. Yeah, not one of my funnest things to do. I mean, it's usually pleasant. Well, pleasant as can be anyway. In the meantime, I come in here. Oh, man. There we go. I come in here to get some grain, and I lean on that. And I had clean clothes on. And don't ask me why I wear black Carhartts. Maybe it's because they seem to hold up well. There you go, Bam. But you lean against these. They're not black anymore. Get these guys theirs. Hey, hi. There you go, finger. That's ring finger. It wasn't the middle one. You're okay. Hi, Wally. Yeah. How you doing, Wally? What'd you think, Wally? Okay. So, come on, it said it. Level 7. Let's grab you out. We came up the elevator, which is at that end, We went to level 7. Level 7's above our heads with no roof over it. But this is level 7 here. Figure that one out.
Never trust Dad.
Becky blaming it on me.
I am.
We had to go down to level 6 on the elevator to get
Explain
here.
your doctor's appointment.
And this you're going to absolutely freaking love. My appointment was for 10:20 today with my doctor. Be here no later than 10:05. After I get checked in is when they put it in their computer system that she was running over an hour late. After waiting 45 minutes, we went back up and talked to him where you check in, and the gal says, yeah, right after you checked in, I went over and sat down. Go figure. Well, I'm sorry, I wasn't going to wait the other minimum 20 minutes to get into a room. And
wait for her to finish up her other patients.
That's just over an hour late to get you into a room. That doesn't count God knows how late the doctor actually is. So, when did I say my appointment was? Yeah. I still wouldn't be in there. I don't get it. Can't get in if I want to.
So you've been out of blood pressure medicine forever.
Well, yeah.
And thanks for cutting the corner, dickweed.
She was nice enough to give me 30 days of my blood pressure medicine just in time to make sure my blood pressure was good for my DOT physical, and my DOT physical was a month ago. I haven't had a pill since. Literally, the last pill was the day after my DOT physical. Before that, I went 3 months without any of it. Because
she wanted to see you in person.
I want to see you. That's great. I wonder if she'd see me if I broke in the door at 5 a.m. because, I can start my day in here rather than working.
Months to get in to see her.
Yeah, actually, it was March is when I got the phone call from her nurse saying, hey. And at the same time, the nurse says, yeah, 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. I'm not even going to be anywhere near home tomorrow morning, yet alone anywhere near the clinic. So, yeah, see what the heck happens out of this. At least we got the copay back. Of course, their computers take your money instantly. It takes 20 minutes to get your copay back. And they still had to come out to call anybody in while we were waiting.
Your side of the yellow line tends to help, Grandpa.
And this parking structure is such a cluster. That lady was up on the 7th.
Well, I'd hate to have you wait for me. Just saying.
At least then nobody's coming at you to run you over. I told Becky when we got here, the parking structure at Portland International Airport is done right. You go up on the outside, more or less, and then you got a flat structure inside and lots of parking. This is a freaking cluster.
It is a fucking
round
cluster.
And round and round and round.
It's just retarded.
And it ain't too bad if you can be on one of the first 3 floors, but you'll never be on the first one, so that leaves 2 or 3.
I just keep going all the way
I was
up.
up on the 6th floor to visit Becky the one day when I come to visit her when she was stuck in the hospital. Yeah, anyway, that's my rant about the healthcare system at the moment and their freaking parking structure. And the clinic has its own parking lot, but there was a dozen cars circling that parking lot and no open spaces. Hence, why we ended up at the parking structure.
What are we waiting for?
Then people don't know how to work this. Oncoming's supposed to stop here too, and then you get to go. But those two didn't bother stopping.
Why stop? Fuck it, I'm not going to stop either.
Oh, anyway. See if we can get something done now. It's soaking wet out.
We gotta go and eat lunch.
Oh yeah, hell, let's go eat lunch now. Except we're going to go home to do it. Oh well. Productive day. Secure the whole morning away for a doctor's appointment that wasn't going to happen. Now I even got 2 confirmation tests, making sure I was going to be there. Here you go. Mom's been complaining there's no sign at the top of the yard, that's why we're not selling anything. Top of the driveway. Well yeah, because I need to make the other post and make the cross arms and then something to mount all this stuff to it, including the sign that's supposed to hang up there. Oh, she told me she got a phone call from somebody who lives up on the hill. usually gets hamburger. And, oh, are you still? Because you don't have a sign. We figured you quit. Well, God, most people could tell that the sign was wiped out. There was a wreck there, and, there was quite a bit of stuff scattered along the road there for a week or so. But anyway, that's my temporary rendition of a sign. The piece it's mounted to, 1-inch square tube frame with bolts on it. Oh yeah, there was a hinge on this end. Dad had a radio alarm saw in the pump house, mounted to a piece on the wall, and he made 2 of these. They were hinged off the saw base, and then had 1-inch square tube legs with a nut in the end so you could adjust the height. And when it fried and we didn't replace it, and we repurposed that section of the pump house, I had 2 of those to do something with, and one of them I already did something with. I don't remember what. Unfortunately, that's really light tube. It's tube. We haven't used that light of tube in 30 years, and I'd say that's every bit of 50 years old. So, welded a couple chunks of rebar to it. I left these bolts on for something to step on, but the way it worked out, you can step on here, but paint's still sticky. And that didn't suck down. That's why it looked funny. Guess I got to redo that one. Run it out, run it back in. I put electrical tape on here, vinyl tape, for 2 reasons. 1, the paint was still sticky, and 2, aluminum to steel. That's a barrier. So I'm not going to mark up the back side of these. On that one, it would be through some of the lettering. And I'm not going to do it today. Excuse me. But tomorrow I'll go up there and stomp that into the ground. And I think I'm going to put it by the stump that's up there so the stump can help hold it up. Maybe the wind won't blow it into the neighbor's yard. I don't know. But cheap, easy. That's done. I don't gotta listen to her anymore. At least about that. We had truck fuel coming today, and we got home, and Ty said, yeah, wasn't even 10 minutes after you left, delivery was here. And I had texted the driver, the one I was assuming would be the driver. We usually get the same one every time, but not always. Texted him with instructions apologizing that I wasn't going to be here. I forwarded that to Ty so she knew what was going on. I just had it too. Which one was it? Well, it wasn't this one, but it's the right size. I'll take it. I think I'll use this one. I've been using the one that Ty was using, but yeah, these things one-handed. I'm going to cheat though. Slip it in the extension. I figured, yeah, dump it in the truck tank, and then what he's got left could go as far as it was going to go in trucks. Hold on a second. You're going to help me hold it down. That looks better. Anyway, no, she said, yeah, well, he showed up. He worked it backwards, though. He put fuel in the trucks and then put it in the tank. So I don't know how much we got in the tank. I think it's a 285 tank, and kind of glad Mom ordered 500 gallons instead of 400 like I told her. 400 is what we kind of needed to have to get things so they'll move again. But 500 gives us some extra, and I don't think the blue truck would have taken 200. Probably took like 150. The pumpkin would have been every little bit at 80, if not 100 plus. And I have no idea what he squeezed into the little Freightliner, because he only filled the uphill tank, which is the big one, which probably took 50 or 80 gallons, I suppose. But anyway, there, maybe these people that can't figure it out will figure it out again. I don't know. Of course, it doesn't help that Google, and I went on Google and changed that. Like the same day that gal wiped out the sign, Google put us as, yes, we're a business, but no, we were closed, temporarily closed. And I did my thing on Google and says, no, that's me. We're open. We ain't closed. So who knows? If somebody did Google it, probably still says we're closed. Oh well, that's our day in a nutshell. Really not a productive day. I mean, you're looking at what I got done. You watched, well, I fed this morning. You didn't watch me feed. But I fed this morning and flapped my jaws. Didn't get anything done I wanted to do. We were supposed to get at least an inch of rain this week. Most of it was supposed to be today, and last I looked, we got a whole tenth. But some places I think probably got that inch. We didn't. It's wet. But anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you had a good Tuesday. Our Tuesday Monday was just freaking awesome, as you've seen. Can't wait to talk to my doctor. I mean, since March she wanted to see me. Well, yeah. That's all I got to say on that. Thanks for watching, everybody. Maybe this shit will all be cleaner tomorrow. I don't know.